Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Expand Your Reach, Impact More Lives, and Get Your Message Out to a wider audience. Now today we are going to talk about a real easy way to get higher paying clients and to be able to do it without being pushy or salesy, because I don't know about you, but when I first got started, I was going out there and I was trying to get all these people and work with all these folks and do all of these different things, and I just had a devil of a time actually signing on higher paying clients. People were like, boy, you know what, you do good work, I love listening to you. They would take all these notes, and then when they were done, they were like, I can't afford you. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, what do I need to do to be able to actually get paying clients? But I wanted to do so in a way that didn't necessarily have me be this super slick sales guy. So what we're going to talk about here today is what you can do in order to accomplish that. And it is really, really easy. You have to be able to have a bunch of social proof. Now, when I say a bunch, I don't mean like 58 things, but like 2 or 3 clients who have worked with you in the past. In a perfect world, these are clients where they've gotten obviously the exact level of success, something that's tangible that people can understand. And a really perfect world, you want to be able to have these folks give you like a video testimonial talking about some of the things that they've done. Now, for me, I'm just thinking about this right now, I probably have about a dozen or so, written testimonials, because sometimes people do that. And then I have another probably dozen or so video testimonials, okay, because people do that. And don't worry, sometimes people are like, well, do I have to have a video versus a written? If you're just getting started, just get something out there, okay? If you're given a choice, you want video because more people think that that's more credible. And what you do is when you're done with working with the client, you just say, hey, listen, you know what? If you were happy with your results, they're like, oh yeah, I was. And you just say, do you mind doing a quick little video testimonial? And they'll be like, not a problem. What do you want me to say? And then you say, well, listen, if you could just tell us a little bit about where you were before we met, what we did together. So like what the problem was before we met, what we did together to solve that problem, and now how things are different. That's it. It's like 90 seconds. Bing, bang, boom, you are good to go. Now, Brian, what do I do with these testimonials and how does that help me get higher paying clients? Good question. Let's unpack that a little bit. What you do is, first of all, you want to put those on your website. Okay, no question about that. That way, when people see it, they're able to go out and see, what it is that's going on. Secondly, don't be shy at putting it on your social feeds. Now, don't go crazy with this, but I always like putting testimonials like in my Facebook groups or just putting it out there on my Facebook business page. I don't really use a business page. I use my personal page as my business page, but tomato, tomato, putting it on my business page, getting it out there, putting it on LinkedIn. The third place that you can put this is just when you're talking. So like if I'm doing like a Facebook Live or a presentation or something like that, I'll say to people, hey, listen, here's what I was able to do. I worked with Sally Sue. She was able to get this, this, and this as a result of our working together. You can bring it up during the enrollment conversation, right? That's a great time to bring something like that up where you say, listen, one of the stories that I can tell is actually of, again, Sally Sue, she was coming to me with this problem. Here's how we solved it. And it gives them a feel for what they can expect. You're like, well, how does that translate into actually getting more clients without being pushy? All you're doing is talking about and showing them the results that you already have. That's what people are looking for. That's what they're so skeptical about. They're not sure if they can trust you to get the results for them that you said that they could. When you have social proof, you don't have to convince them. You don't have to be a super slick salesperson. You just have to show them what it is that you've done, again, for people in similar circumstances, as Michael Bosworth likes to say, okay? So what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to put out those testimonials, have those different social proof that goes out there, and you will be good to go. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that's something that you can see yourself doing. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.